Welcome to Siddheshwari Sai Astro channel. Today we are going to discuss very important topic about Saturn's aspect. How Saturn is going to impact our life. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more insight astrological videos. Saturn represents everything in our life that we find unpleasant. Saturn represents anxiety, restrictions, frustration, delay and limitations. It is those in position of authority like our father or at home or bosses at work. Our past life karmic debt is represented by Saturn. Saturn is symbol for the things we regarded poorly during our previous existence. Saturn represents our life's obstacle and lessons. Saturn represents aging, the human body, teeth and bones, illness, changes, etc. Since Saturn is a symbol for our step relationships, those who are associated with that house treat us badly wherever it is positioned there. Saturn is associated with diligence, hard work, perseverance, etc. With Saturn, nothing is simple or completed all at once. You have to put in as much effort as you can for as long as you can. Saturn turns a person become a legend because all legends have one thing common in them. That is vocation and devotion that they give, and their entire life to it. Analysis of aspects. Finally, the method of interpreting Saturn's aspect. Third house aspects. Since the third house is related to hard work and effort, the position of Saturn's third house aspects indicate where an individual must exert effort and perseverance in order to create any kind of influence with respect to the house in which Saturn is located and consequently aspecting. For example, if Saturn is in the 10th house of career and status, its third aspect move to 12th house of spiritual matters and foreign lands or companies. It indicates that in order to benefit from 12th house or 10th house, a person must work diligently and persistently on topic pertaining to foreign country businesses or spirituality. Hospitals, jail, etc. are likewise represented by the 12th house. I am using the most prevalent meaning as examples. The 4th house of home, mother and peace of mind is also occupied by Saturn. This pertains to the 6th house of daily work, illness, disease, deaths, etc. Therefore, in order to maintain peace of mind at work, a person must be extremely conscientious and put a lot of effort there. Similarly, in order to experience harmony in his home, he must constantly work to keep his debts under control. Thus, Saturn's third aspect is about working hard and being persistent. Saturn's 7th house aspect is all about constraints and limitations. When Saturn aligns with its 7th house, it indicates a region with extremely limited opportunity for success. One must approach that house with a great level of maturity, realism and practicality if one hopes to make any progress. For example, Saturn aspects the 7th house of relationship. If it is in the 1st house of self, it implies that there will be very few meaningful outcome from relationship. Now, in order to anticipate positive outcome in his relationship, a person must be extremely mature and realistic his objective. Business is also related to 7th house. Thus, this individual is unable to make judgment for this business or the spur of the moment or without careful forethought. Prior to expecting to make money from business, one must possess the intelligence to thoroughly research all aspects of the current market trends. The ninth house of higher education and Guru will be aspected by Saturn in third house. It demonstrates that in order to benefit from higher education, a person must be really dedicated to it. It additionally, early in life, he will encounter with highly severe gurus and it will be difficult to work with them in order to learn anything. He has to exhibit his discipline in his further schooling. The aspect of 10th house, the duties and responsibility of life are related to the 10th house. Saturn's 10th house aspect highlighting the area of our life where we must accept the obligation and responsibilities that we cannot put off for too long. For example, Saturn is in the 4th house aspect, the first house of the self with the 10th house aspect. It implies that an individual must eventually assume responsibility for his physical well-being. He cannot put off for too long with its 10th house aspect. Saturn is in the first house of self and aspect in the 10th house of career, business and other people. It implies that this person's job will eventually revolve around business and dealings with interacting with other people.